And we're yes. Welcome to Soup with Salako, y'all. And this is episode number 23.
All right.
Oh my God, but this is the first recorded episode. This is so exciting. So I just want to dive right in. I am Salako. Welcome. How y'all doing? Clap for me. Hey.
Yeah.
So we are at the Plant Lounge, first of all, and here's our beautiful owner, Anthony Robinson.
Woo.
Energy Gardens in the building. We got Big Said about to knock.
No, don't.
Oh, you said you ain't gonna let that fall.
That
That ain't my fault. That is my fault. Okay, y'all. I got Mokah, Soulfly in the
What's up,
building.
everybody?
And we got Tyger in the building, y'all. All right, so just do you want to tell us a little bit about your place and where we are? Where you can find
Of course. Hey, I am open 11 to 7 Saturday and Sunday, located in Deep Ellum. Safe out here. Don't let the comments
It
fool
is
you.
safe.
3116 Commerce Suite C, but follow me on Energy Gardens or just Google Energy Gardens. All the plants are available, and hey, we'll go from there.
Lights, camera, action, y'all man. Lost RBG, revolutionary, bread gangster, goddamn, red, black, and green, garbage, you know what I'm saying? Community activist, rapper, all the shit. Shout out to all my Lone Star RBG homeboys. Baba Main, Preem, all y'all, to my Memphis RBGs, you know what I'm saying? We scream Black Power all the way in there. So y'all gonna get a Black Power perspective from me. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm a student of Dr. Ben's, SalakoMusic, Barshango, Ash Rock Place, you know what I mean? So it's all you chance.
All right. And we have Mokah, Soulfly. Let the people know where you from, what you do.
I am from the burbs. I'm from the Dallas area, you know, and I've been in and out of the game in many different facets. Event production. I'm a singer, rapper, songwriter. I have some businesses centered around marketing and social media. So I do a little bit of this and a little bit of that.
A little bit of
This
this.
and a little bit of that.
All right, y'all. We got Tyger. Y'all give it up for Tyger. Tyger, let
All
us
right,
know
Tyger.
what you do, where you from.
Hey, what's up, y'all? My name's Tyger. Been to Dallas for a minute.
I'm sorry, his number is 214.
469.
Better nice. Come on, better nice.
I'm sorry, Tyger. I had to go and get that one in.
So you know what I'm saying? I got a apparel company called Born Again Thugs. And I also have another apparel company for women for athletic sports wear called Goddesses. Okay. I'm also a writer. Believe it or not, I'm a writer. I got a comic called Melanites. Right, y'all check that out. Right. Pretty much everything else that I got to say, if you need more about me, you gotta meet me personally.
Yeah, this is, hey, we gonna be doing, never mind. Anyway, let's dive on in, y'all. I'm excited about this episode and this topic. I'm just gonna ask you guys a question before we dive into the main meat of the sandwich. Okay, because it does kind of go with that, huh? The sandwich.
It does.
Anyway, so my question is, this is a hot topic that's been trending online, and there was a couple. It was the husband and wife, and he went with his wife with all of her girlfriends for one of their girlfriends' birthday. And at the end of it, you know how you've been seeing these videos where they're racking up all these high bills and think that the husband is supposed to pay for everybody. If you're the only husband at the dinner party, guys, are you paying for all the ladies?
Fuck no. And I got nothing else to say. Interview over.
You're
No, fuck
not
no.
gonna make your husband pay for us. It's my birthday. She said when you get your own husband, then he can pay for everybody's.
I commend her for that. I saw that, but
And
I mean, if I got it like that, if I ain't worried about no money like that, yeah, but you know, in my regular state, my current state, no, I'm not doing that. And
not rewarding bad behavior.
okay, even if you're wealthy,
Well,
are you obligated?
you're not obligated.
Well, I'ma flip it though.
You're
Conversation.
not obligated
I'm
to do
flipping though.
anything nobody wants. So you know, no.
I want to flip it though, because like to all of the sisters who will say, okay, yeah, he should pay that. Would you want your son to do that? Would you, if you knew your
Say
son,
what Tyger said.
if your son was, you know what I'm saying, out with them and you see him and they got your son on blast talking about he got to pay everybody, do you still feel that same way?
I mean, I don't feel that way. My husband is not paying for everything.
Goddamn
Unless
right.
we previously
Exactly.
had that conversation.
Goddamn right. We not
But it's-
paying for
but it's-
everybody.
but
No.
But for the end of the night to just come and you just automatically assume.
But it's only.
As a man, oh, go ahead, my bad.
Now go ahead, man.
As a man, and you my woman, and if you come to me about that situation, we
That's
plan that
different.
ahead of time,
Right.
and I can accommodate that, and I choose to do so, let's go.
That's
But
different.
they expect that right
They
then
just
and there
put him on the spot.
Hell no, fuck that.
Yeah, that was wrong.
I'm just saying, like, for people with a whole lot of bread, that's not really a topic. Who gonna pay?
Right.
At all.
So,
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like, if I got it like that, they worry about it. Okay, it ain't nothing, you know. But no, I mean, yeah, but I ain't obligated to do nothing. I don't care what nobody.
But
Like,
stay black and die.
Yeah.
Right, because like if we look at like from a majority standpoint, ain't no niggas can't do that shit. They can't pay for, especially if the bill is $700, $1,000. I gotta pay this shit, then pay my bit, all my other shit. That shit got me fucking it. That nah, man.
just so you can eat for free.
Right, like no, we gotta have that shit understood before we even, you know what I'm saying, came here.
I'm gonna look upside my wife's head for having me around these
Oh,
stupid
baby,
things.
no.
Right, and
His
I
wife
should,
was
and
like,
right,
no, when you get your own husband,
right.
he can pay for everybody. But I'm
Yes.
not about to force especially when you're thinking it's an obligation and you wait till the end of the night when the check comes.
I think it's two things happening there. It's the caliber of the friends, because who would assume that somebody's
Who
picking
would
up your
assume
check?
that?
That's number one. And then also, I agree with what Anthony is saying. It depends on your situation and your circumstance. So it's very relative to the person and their situation.
Yeah, if you
But nobody should ever assume that somebody
Nothing.
else is picking up their tab.
Right.
Right.
Even if they around somebody that's like, I got it kind of person.
Exactly.
But the shaming they did to him wasn't necessary.
The shaming is what I'm.
Because I think he had a pocket, just listening to it, I think he had a platform. And they felt like since he had a platform, they wanted to shame him because he had a platform.
Oh, is that what that
He
was
couldn't.
about?
Towards the very end, yeah.
I would question those friends, because that
Exactly.
sounds like something.
And I have to look at my woman and be like, why are you around these motherfuckers here?
Well, she might not have had ever experienced that from them before.
It wouldn't even get, but depending on what type of person you are, it wouldn't even get that far.
Right.
With me.
You're not gonna
You-
be sitting and talking to my husband like that.
Yeah, you're not.
But you know,
You ready to go?
but in America right now, we in some hell of a times because you got 3 different types of women out here. We
Okay.
got hoes,
Okay.
you know what I'm
They
saying?
out there.
The hoes is there, you know, you can pay for it, boom, boom, boom. You ain't gotta listen to all that. You know what I'm saying? Then you got bitches. The bitches is the one who acting like they not hoes. But they want you to pay for them to do this and fly them out. Then, you know what I'm saying? Then you got women. The bitches is making it harder for the women. You know what I'm saying? because you got more niggas who looking for women who know that, say, man, ain't no nigga coming with his mind right. We all fucked up in this shit. You know what I'm saying? Trying to find somebody who got their inner peace and can keep you in your right.
It's both kind of women.
Right. It ain't that shit.
Unicorns.
But
The hoes are becoming extinct.
right.
The hoes are becoming extinct. The reason why I'm saying that is because the way that a hoe move has now become general with so-called women.
Oh.
You feel me? It's to the point where that's the lifestyle. That's
Do you
acceptable.
mean that by saying that you can't tell the difference between the women and the hoes?
That's what he's saying.
Exactly.
what he's saying.
Because the women are moving at their standard now. They're moving at their way.
Look.
Let me know.
Hold on. Look, what did I just say? I said you got hoes, bitches, and women.
And unicorns.
No, okay.
What is the
I
unicorn?
say in three. I'm gonna
What is
stay
the
in three. I'm gonna stay in three. The hoes is the ones who say, "Give me the money,
Look,
and you
unicorn.
can do whatever the fuck you want. You can bang me. I got you. Give me 10 seconds. Then you got hoes. Then you got bitches. Bitches is the one who acting like they are not hoes, but say in order
And they don't like to be
to hang out with. But no.
No.
Look, no. This is my shit. Okay. The reason, okay, these are the bitches. The bitches is acting like they not hoes, but they really are. But they saying in order to kick it with me, you gotta have this amount of money. You gotta do this with me. You know what I'm saying? But you still playing the role of a high-end prostitute. Then you got women. You got women who know there is no nigga out here that, no brother out here who gonna come with his mind already intact. You know what I'm saying? She willing to, you know what I'm saying?
So you want women to be fucking build a man in this motherfucker?
No, I'm not saying Bill. I said women who know, women who are not hoes, who are not gonna sell their pussy, who is not gonna. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. Like when I say women is who got kids trying to raise their kids. You know what I'm saying? On some real shit. But the bitches.
You want women to not have standards or what?
I ain't saying about standards. Everybody gotta have standards. Hell, a hoe got standards. A fucking bitch got standards. And we all got standards. You know what I'm saying? But what my point is, and I'm gonna let y'all have it. Okay?
10 seconds. So let me
10 seconds.
correct myself.
Can I? You said I had 10 seconds.
10 seconds was-
No, you said, nigga said I got 10 seconds. And let me tell you what, you know what? Hold on. I'm the timekeeper. Let's go. Go ahead.
I'm not a unicorn to be confused with the unicorns that are picked up by couples. I'm not that unicorn. I am the rare breed that don't really move like most women move. You probably can agree with that. You know what I'm saying? We rare out here. We don't want to fight. It don't mean that we won't. But we don't want to fight. We don't want to nag. We don't want to do all of those negative things. We just want to be. You know what I'm saying? Not necessarily like a whatever you like, but kind of. You know what I'm saying? Y'all feel me? They do exist.
Yeah, I just wanna.
Y'all was quiet. Ain't nobody.
Nah, we were listening. We gave you the flow.
Yeah.
We were listening to you because you said you was a unicorn.
And Tyger corrected me not to be confused with the unicorn that's out in the club that get picked up by the swingers. I am not that unicorn, even though y'all be trying me every time, and I'm not that. Okay, just to be clear.
I want to give men a little more credit. I think I hear what you're saying. There are a lot less men, particularly black men, that are healed and not on journeys of like getting their therapy, doing their shadow work, working on themselves. That's true. There are more black women who have done that work, and I think it's amazing to think that there are people who would label these women who have done the work that may say, oh yeah, I have done the work on myself. I've done what I need to do. I am doing XYZ for my family or for myself. And here comes this man who admittedly, I guess, is very broken and needs work. And I gotta deal with this motherfucker. No, thank you. There's plenty of black men who is also, maybe not as many, but there are black men out there that are doing the work, who are taking care of themselves, who are doing great things for themselves, and that are ready and willing to provide for a family. It's like these men want these traditional women, but they don't want to be traditional men.
There'll be a lot.
You can't
more
have
men.
both.
There would be a lot more men doing it if men didn't get bashed so hard about having to get help, having to get therapy. Because a lot of times we get looked on as that's a weakness.
It's the caliber of woman that you're talking to. Yeah, it's the caliber of woman that you're talking to. Women that I know are excited about men who are working on
I get
themselves.
excited when I hear a man and see a man talking about he goes to therapy and is working on himself. I commend that type of stuff. I understand it still does. There are broken women that still, you know what I'm saying, frown upon that and call that weak.
And
but
they are normally very
so are they. That's their
Yes,
mirror.
exactly.
That's their mirror. So
Agreed.
moving along to the meat. Okay, because it's meat and soup sometimes. All right, so if you just tuned in, I am Salako here with you, and I have Anthony.
Big Zed.
Mokah Soulfly.
Tyger of Dallas Fort Worth, at the Duke of Earl.
The Duke of Earl. The Duke of Earl.
He makes me.
Son of an off blue.
We.
Big Zed, son of an off blue.
Okay, so we are getting into the meat of the soup, which is going to be today brother husbands. Y'all know brother husbands. Get everybody straight. Get everybody straight.
I gotta go.
What's up?
Brother,
Go to the bathroom.
all right, that's a bitch. Let's go. Say, man, it's really going down.
Brother husbands.
Brother husband.
Have you ever heard of
Yeah,
it?
man, some sucker-ass niggas,
Okay,
man.
I know that y'all have
Hanging
heard.
on the ground, getting back.
I know that y'all have heard about sister wives, right?
Not
Go ahead and talk about it.
You
What's the
see
brother
how, you
husband?
see how men be
Say,
having that
man,
double
Get
standard?
You gotta go to your point. It ain't a double standard until you explain yourself. And we can have
The
the dialogue.
reaction.
Say, man.
How do you react when you hear somebody say sister wives? Oh yeah, sister wives.
You goddamn right.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna deal with it.
It's a beautiful thing.
Too much.
It's a beautiful
But when I say
thing.
brother, they're like,
Hell no. Man, say, man,
okay, so let me just
You
get
trying to
to it.
contaminate the pussy.
No. Everybody
Contaminated.
be clean.
Man, you don't know what these niggas doing.
Okay.
You can't trust no
But hey, you don't know what women are doing either because
Already.
she could be a woman of the
See?
night
You trying to wreck my
just
snake.
because you brought her in as your sister wife. But anyway,
You trying to wreck my snake. Come on, let's do this.
okay,
Do
so
your
with brother
thing.
husbands, I've been watching
Niggas.
this show. Wait, what'd you say, Aaron?
Brother husband.
What'd you say?
No, he laughing.
You see you watch that show called what?
It's called Seeking Brother Husband.
Oh, on what channel is
And you
this?
can watch this show on TLC.
This thick shit.
Okay, and so right now I am into about 4 couples, right? We have a couple that's been married for 26 years, and they have a brother husband. This is an all black couple in Houston. They have a brother husband of 10 years. He was a brother husband for 5 years, and then he moved in with them. Okay, the kids are young adults. They started this when the kids were 5, 7, and 9, though.
Who's the daddy of those kids?
The husband of 26
Man, husband.
Yeah, they had their 3 kids. They sat down with their 3 kids, talked about
And they
it.
had another dude to come in, and he was.
After 5 years of him being their brother husband, he moved in with them. And
What? Why?
because.
Why did they need him? Why did they need him?
Okay, so in their situation, because there's 4 different situations, and in my opinion, it all boils down to the same thing, right? In their situation, they've been married at that time for about 13 years. 12 years. And this wife is all about the new spice and the new tingles. And, you know, we don't have that thing anymore. You know what I'm saying? And so they started flirting with the idea. And they did that for about 2 or 3 years. And he finally gave her permission to do that. The guy that is their brother husband of 10 years, he was not the first guy. She had a boyfriend, and when it was cool, but when that boyfriend said, I don't want you to date anybody else besides us, he left because she was like, I wanted that tingle to continue. That new,
She likes to have boyfriends.
I want to always go for that new feeling, right? Okay, that's a quick briefing of theirs. The second couple is a white couple that don't have anybody else. She cheated. And after that infidelity, the husband is like, well, are you thinking that maybe you would like to, you know, explore just being open?
It sounds like Simpson.
That Jerry Springer shit is real.
That
That Jerry Springer shit. Y'all done made this Jerry Springer shit. Y'all done made this Jerry Springer shit like having a brother husband.
It exists more than we know, bro. It exists more than we know.
Yeah, no,
I think
this
that
is not.
the guy they
Come
got
on.
cheated on, I feel like that is a horrible foundation to have that kind of setup come from. He does look weak to me. When she say we came up with that idea ourselves, right? And he's like, yeah, we did.
Okay.
That was her idea.
If it was his, it was
So you want to know
Chumpus.
how you want to know how we?
I want to know, like, how you feel. There's another couple. Let me give you another breakdown. They have been married for 10 years, and their spice, it's always about the spice going away. And,
Spice is it though?
Freaky ass
Spice is it?
huh?
Spice is
Sexually undisciplined motherfucker.
Well, clearly it's brother husband, so it's just about the wife's spice. I mean, this third couple.
Is these black folks or white folks?
Okay, the first couple is 3 black people. The second couple is a white couple. The third couple is a black couple. And he said that he cared about her being happy and she want to be held and she want to have sex every day or whatever, you know, and I can work in peace. And I'm like, well, dang, you don't want to have sex no more? And that's the problem, but they don't want to break up. Don't nobody want to break up.
So all this basically is about sex.
It's all about being happy. And in my opinion, everybody is chasing something that they are not getting at home.
It's sexual because it sounds like these motherfuckers got money.
It's not just sex.
It's
They
not
have
just
they have
sex.
full-on relationships.
Because
Okay.
So the word happy came into play a couple times. So that's real childish. That to me that look like people are still stuck in a fantasy.
Right.
they don't know what
They're
they
not
want to
dealing with the reality. They're just trying to make something
Right.
make sense. To me, that don't make sense to me.
So let me ask you, do you believe in sister wives?
I understand the concept. So I'm gonna say yes.
So why don't you understand brother wives?
Right.
I mean
What's the
brother
difference?
husband. Look, I couldn't
So,
even say it. It don't
why
sound
would-
right if you say brother husband.
But what's the difference?
Why would a woman, why do it seem like when women wanna
Do the same thing.
do the same thing as men, y'all are like following us as men. Y'all not staying on y'all track, on y'all feminine. I don't understand that.
Why do you think
But they don't
feminine? Why do
believe
you
it.
think
They don't
it?
believe that they
But
try.
why do you think it affects a woman's femininity?
'Cause y'all trying
for
to
her
do
to
what-
want to. It ain't about doing what you do. It's about doing what makes that woman happy. So if it makes her happy to have
Yeah,
more than
but see-
one male partner,
but see,
then
that's
why do you
what
think
men
that's
do.
so different?
That's because that's
Why do you think that's natural for men? Most men don't do that. They
I'm
do.
not saying,
They don't do it
most
in their
men
white
don't
space.
do it because it's not just a thing. Y'all kind of like during we're having like a generational talk though as well. At one point in time, for survival of the fittest, it was deemed where women can share men.
Absolutely, they had multiple husbands back in the day.
I was
And
gonna
there's
say
been-
that.
Usually that was in times of war. I will say that. Usually that was in
Well,
times
let's
of war.
not act like it's never been a thing. That's what I'm saying.
It was normally in times of war. It was not in times of peace. In times of peace, that
That's
did
not
not go
what
on.
you said,
No, it's
Yes, okay. It depends.
Let's go from the side tribe.
Hold on. Okay.
Go ahead.
Okay, we can go. But normally when a woman had multiple, it was in times of war. But with
At times.
okay,
yes.
but like
But it was some people's way of life in Africa. In the Maasai tribe.
okay, but see,
if
look,
you
look,
see a
same
phone on
condition.
the doorknob
Look.
of my hut, don't come a knocking because your brother husband is here.
we can't
That's a
put.
real thing, and that has nothing to do with.
But at the end of the day, like me, I'm too much of a jealous person to even deal with it.
Are you a Scorpio?
Big Scorpio. So if a woman wants that and the man want that, they could. It just ain't gonna work.
I don't
And
think it would work for me.
And
I-
the sister
I-
wives thing, I don't want to deal with that many personalities. Now, if I got a few extra women, it's because I want to get away from something she got going on. I'm gonna go to another one. I don't want them mixing up.
So this
I don't
thing
want
I'm
to
gonna
mix it
say.
up.
So why not just be honest with everybody?
Because
and
we all
that way
do it.
everybody can have
We all
a
do
choice
it in
of
different
what they wanna do.
That would be
Y'all don't really
for the
want
next
honesty.
generation.
We be having.
Y'all really don't want honesty.
Exactly, so
A
what's the difference?
shallow person don't want honesty.
Just
Right, it's more shallow people out here than it is real. motherfuckers.
And that's unfortunate.
It is.
That's why this whole
Right.
thing sounds so crazy and weird, because they're actually communicating out in the
It's
open,
open.
having
Nobody's hiding.
conversations about what they're doing, what they want to do, what they don't want to do. That's the only difference. This shit be happening.
Yeah, if everybody could, they
More
could.
than we
I would say this though.
I don't need no help with my work.
Check it.
I'm not gonna need no help.
But check it though, on the flip side.
Maybe they
but
thought that
on the
too.
flip side, what you
12 years.
on the flip side, what you say? You said dudes having multiple wives, right?
Uh-huh.
A lot of niggas is really doing this shit because I know niggas that mess with women who married. And I be like, my nigga, I can't do
He's
that.
your brother,
You know what I'm saying? But I'm like, you can really get it up because 21 Savage even got a song on the radio where he was saying some shit like, you know what I'm saying? As long as you give him his time and I get my time, and I be like, nigga, I ain't rocking with that shit. But a lot of
It's
niggas
happening more
get
than
it
you
right.
You would rock with it if you came in the situation and was that she had a dude, you go there and knock it off.
Right,
You would be cool with that.
right, but that's not me.
But you would be cool with that situation.
No, not me.
If you met it, just say you came in here on the weekend, you met a girl, she had a dude, but you knock it off, you spend your time with her, she do her thing. If you met her like that, you'd be cool.
And I
Now,
knew she had a dude.
but if she, yeah, but
If I knew she had a dude, I ain't fucking with her.
But on the cool.
Especially if she married.
Cool.
I ain't fucking with her. I ain't fucking with her.
I see
That's
what
what
you're
you're
saying. I see what you're saying, but on the cool, if it depends on how I depend on, I fuck with her. You see what I'm saying?
Wait, say that again.
It depend on how I fuck with her. If I the same scenario you gave me,
yeah.
and I went in a situation like that, it was just a fuck thing, and I'm not investing in it no other type of way. And she cool with that, man, it's like, it is what it is.
I can't fuck with
I don't have that.
What's the difference?
So you want to talk no chick
instead of like.
If I know she got a nigga, hell no. Cause I get approached with chicks, and they be dogging they nigga who they be married with, and I be like, hey, chill out. Why you dogging him out like that? Because that make me look at you like a certain motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like why you dogging him? And he taking care of every motherfucking thing. You know, he paying for every motherfucking thing, and you dogging this nigga out to me, and I just. It's just me.
But you,
I just don't want.
some dick. Like,
Because I'm so visual. I'm like, Sean, you.
But you gon'
You might got to finna suck this nigga dick, and you not about to be in my face. That's just me.
They got math.
I know, but that's just me.
They got math watch.
Anthony said.
But that's just me. That's just like me. This how I. And hold on. This how I am. I'm not going none behind my niggas' head. That's just me.
Not your
You-
homies, but the dudes you don't know.
But still, but I don't know, it's just something about a chick that.
You ain't that naive. You be doing shit and don't be knowing who is the woman that you fucking with. You don't know.
If I know she got a nigga that lie to me, if you lie to me and say you ain't got nobody, if you tell me you got a nigga, I be like, nigga, I'm not fucking with you. That's just me. That's just sad. Because I don't know why I just don't do it. If you got a nigga and I know you got, but if you lie to me,
Y'all send some hearts.
I'm trying to.
If y'all believe Big said, it's not
that's just me. That's just me.
Yeah. They stay quiet. They ain't sending no heart. They don't
So-
believe you, Big said.
No, they don't believe me. I'm like, hey, ain't no nigga like me.
They don't believe you.
Hey, that's cool.
It's always somebody that can get you to do something, right?
I'm not saying it's not, but I'm just saying, if you lie to me, but if you tell me I'm married, and you finding the motherfucker, and this be
You see
my
how he had that breath exhale when he said,
Hold on.
I might think
if you
about
finding
it.
the motherfucker, this just me, and you keep talking about this nigga, I'll be like, man, get on me, you not about to use me as no motherfucker. But that's just me. Now, if you tell me, and if I don't know you got no nigga,
Ladies and gentlemen,
Let's do
Ted is
oh nigga, you can take the children and bounce them on your do your thing. I'm just
that's how he
I said bounce them on the damn sing a melody.
Look up.
The fun there, man. He can.
Anyway, so I say that it cannot be a double standard. Although I am not interested in living that lifestyle because I just like one at a time. But I feel like when it comes, I can't speak for everybody, right? But when it comes to this show, it seems like there's a lot of confused people. Some of the people seem like they're a little slow. I'm not being funny. But a couple of them seem like they weren't all the way there.
Mentally.
And I feel like if somebody cheats on you and you want to say, okay, well, let's just make it an open relationship. I don't see the men having their thing. Like the couple that have been married for 26 years.
He has girlfriends and stuff.
Carl,
Yes, he
honestly,
did.
who?
I know which couple you talking about. The one that's been married, the black lady, and he has the locks.
I haven't gotten that far.
He's had girlfriends.
So
So when
they
they
have an
opened their
open-
relationship, he has had
But
girlfriends.
because the show is seeking brotherness, but they're not.
That's what they're talking about. Correct. Yes, because
The
he's
first
had.
couple.
Yeah,
that have
he's
been
had-
married the longest.
Just a TV.
Oh, this
Yes, on the TV show.
Also, y'all, you know the TV show.
Well, I've seen a few specials on that couple.
And that's how can
Okay,
we watch the
'cause I was-
TV show.
I was like, Carl,
Oh no,
where your
he's had
girl
girl.
time
Yeah,
at?
he has.
Okay.
He has girlfriends.
Yeah, I'm not gonna knowingly.
Right. That's kind of.
She's not gonna have with my personality type. I don't like to bring zodiacs in it, but I
It is
am a
real.
Scorpio.
I'm a Scorpio.
With my personality type, I'm not gonna have my woman, and I know another man here.
Right.
Unless
Right.
I met her like that, she had a boyfriend.
Right,
And I
right.
care about that
Right,
part.
right.
But if I got into it with it and I care about that part, and then I find out later,
Right.
I can't deal with it
That was
ever,
my point. That was
You know
my
what you're
point.
trying to do with it.
ever again.
It depends what you're
In
trying to
these
do with it.
situations, though, almost all of them, except for the couple that is all white, they don't have anybody yet, but she's seeking. In all of the situations, no one wants to leave the marriage. They love each other. They're friends still.
What does that mean?
But they want to have another partner.
They want their wives to be happy. They want to be happy, but the spice, the thrill is gone.
Well, they good then. They good. Long as they good.
But they not good. Are they good? In my opinion,
They just want some spice.
it seems
well,
like it's
no.
confusion.
That boy want to be a
Well,
club. They call that a
well.
cuckold. A cuck.
Right. Well, we gotta be
When
careful.
the man sit there and let another man, he watch.
That's him. That's
They are
them
not
watching. They don't
watching.
sleep with each other. They don't all
This is
sleep with
not
each
an
other.
orgy.
Yeah, they don't all sleep with each other.
Well,
This is not
like,
Yeah, they
that.
don't
what you said, like you said, you don't like what good, bad, right, or wrong. That's a matter of opinion. That's gonna always be. You know what I'm saying? What works for you may not work for this motherfucker, may not work for me. You know what I'm saying? I got my views and my shit, how I see shit. You got your views. You know what I'm saying? That's why the fucking zodiac signs is different personalities.
Absolutely.
So we won't all be, nigga, I ain't trying to go to Jamaica and eat the same damn food I ate here in America. You know what I'm saying? We want different languages. We want different cultures. We want to go to different places and experience the different shit, not the same shit we experience here. You want to go to
That's
different
why they
fucking
get
places.
brothers.
And that's cool. If that's
They
what
want
makes,
some different food.
hey man,
Just
hey, hey, go ahead.
It's-
My standpoint on a lot of this shit, cause my militant fucking mind frame is like, man, how is all this shit gonna help our people going future and forward? You know what I'm
My
saying?
thing
Because
about that
can I
is
finish?
if you're building, then I agree with you. If you're building.
Hold on,
Go ahead, go ahead. I know.
Because like I'm just saying right now on these fucking apps and shit, we airing out a lot of our relationship. You know what I'm saying? We showing the world how we don't give a fuck about each other. We don't care about each other. You know what I'm saying? This is on some real shit. We don't see the Asians doing this shit, the Indians doing this shit. We don't see no other races of people. You know what I'm saying? Showing how they don't get along. We got conferences. We got niggas on Instagram who I call intellectually masturbating, because if you niggas ain't got institutions open on how we gonna change these babies' minds, as we got schools open, we doing shit, grocery stores owning, banks doing shit. Outside the day, we just using these platforms to talk about some shit just to make some fucking money. You know what I'm saying? And we ain't really changing shit.
We don't
You know
even
what I'm
have
saying?
a real cultural ritual of how to so-called date each other. How to
Right.
That's huge.
Right.
Every other culture has that. Ours is on this shit we talking about.
And
It's a lot of lawsuits.
let me say one thing, because at one point there was no such thing as dating. You know what I'm saying? We was courting, which means we was even courting, or our parents already knew who we was gonna marry.
That's what they
You know what I'm saying? They already knew from tribal living. You know what I'm saying? We not tribal living right now. And I'm gonna say this shit. We doing. I'm gonna say this shit, and you can have it, sis. We doing this shit called black-owned businesses, but without a black-owned community, fuck a black-owned business, because that's a fucking trick game that these motherfuckers is playing with us. We need a black-owned community where that dollar can circulate in a shopping center, where if I can come, my wife can come get her hair done with you. We can come get plants from you. We can go to your grocery store. We can come in to get some smoothies from you. Brother behind the camera, you got a photo. We can take pictures with you. You got a gas station. We can circulate the fucking dollar. Video games with this nigga. And when we go back to, even if it's not a black-owned fucking community, but we spend our dollars circulating so fucking quick, you know what I'm saying, that created our black-owned community. But outside of that, this black-owned business shit, like, without a black-owned community, man, they playing the fucking game with us, y'all. And we gotta stop airing out our fucking shit to you fucking people on these apps, man. Showing everybody how we don't really give a fuck about each other. You know what I'm saying? High value man, low value woman, masculine woman, all this shit. Like,
So you think
man,
she's masculine if she has brothers?
I'm not saying this is my point, and I'm out. If we gonna sit up here and no, hold on, this my point, and I'm out. If we gonna sit up here and air out to the fucking world our problems, we got to have a solution for
Absolutely, I agree.
it. And the solution is the institution. You know what I'm saying? I might be all over the motherfucking place on what I'm saying, but my whole shit is a black-owned community where our babies can, you know what I'm saying, the dollar can circulate, we got our own shit, You know what I'm saying? Our babies can see us build our own shit.
Absolutely.
And not us fucking begging these motherfuckers for shit. And I'm gonna say this shit, you know? If you're giving your money to the church, it's a bank. And the bank is a church got what, Coach? It's a non-profit, which means they don't come no taxes. They got a 501c3. So you can get, we should be getting loans from our church.
So if you have brother husbands,
Right. Nigga done went all over the motherfucker.
so maybe you know
I'm done, man. I'm
build a
And that's just my passion talking.
with your
That's just,
polygamy.
I'm done. I'm done.
Or brother husband.
You take it away.
Can you
That's
not
just
build
my
a
passion,
community
Tom.
with this?
You can if that's what everybody wants.
Everybody needs to be on the same page. Don't dive into these polygamous situations if you are confused about what you want. That's my
You be hitting my woman.
Right.
no.
Dude,
I'm not
A millionaire. What if she's a millionaire?
we don't care about
no money.
Some of y'all do.
If
I'm just saying.
if I'm used to her being mine, ain't nobody else in there hitting that thing.
Right.
It got to stay like that.
You got that,
I'm,
right.
I'm not.
That's-
Or we can break up, I go away, then I ain't care about you in that aspect.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I can come back.
Yeah.
I am jealous. I am
I
jealous.
understand. I'm not saying
I'm not
I'm
gonna live with it.
participating.
That nigga is a jealous guy.
I want
That nigga is a jealous guy. That nigga,
think that
that nigga,
to help
that nigga, hit it up.
women
I die as a
play
jealous
a role
guy.
as a woman?
Hold on.
Is
What?
it mentally healthy for a woman to play a role as a woman to have 5 niggas?
Oh shit.
Can you
I
do
don't
that?
know what-
Can a woman do
Say
that?
that over again. Is it what?
Is it
Mentally healthy
Mentally healthy for what?
for a woman to play her role and play her role to like 5 men.
Especially in
It ain't mentally healthy for me to have a bunch of women.
Especially
If that's what you want,
Is
if
it
it's
mentally healthy?
good, it's good. I don't have a lot of women. It ain't mentally healthy for me.
Hold on. I don't want you to answer that question. I want you to answer that question. Is that mentally healthy for a woman?
To me, it
have
just
that
depends
in
on,
2023?
well, it depends on what
We in
that woman's
2024.
role is.
By the way.
Yeah, but it depends on what that woman's role is. First of all, to each of those men, she may be X to this man, Y to this man, Z to this man. So it depends on what role she's playing in that man's life. And that's really how I feel. Like right now, I only want one man. That's all I want. But I have been in situations before where I thought to myself, like, oh yeah, I could have 2 or 3 men. But the reason why I felt like that is because the different men that I may have been dating at that time did something different for me. You know, they whether it was how they treated me or what they provided me, or maybe over here I had such great intellectual conversation and that's what I get from him. Over here I'm getting mind-blowing sex. Over here I'm getting this, you know. So yes, I can see situations where women may not be getting everything that they need, which at the end of the day, most people, I think it's selfish to think that you are going to get everything that you need
from one person.
So which is also one of the reasons why I really believe, I don't think that sex has to always play a role. Like I have a really great friend who we have the craziest intellectual out of this world spacey conversations, and that's who I get that type of feeling from. It ain't got shit to do with sex. I ain't never touched him, he ain't never touched me. We don't even play like that. But that's who I get that from. So I don't necessarily expect my man to give me that same feeling that my best friend gives me. So that's why I think it's important for people to have relationships and nurture them and not expect for their partner necessarily to be their everything. I think that's crazy and selfish, and it normally causes issues in the long run. So I can see how people can get different things from different people and be perfectly fine, and actually that could contribute to a healthy mental state if they are actually fulfilled, whether it be by one person or by several people.
You know?
If I can't give it to her, she don't need it.
Damn.
How silly is that? How you gonna determine what she needs and don't need?
Well, okay. I just want to say, how we gonna build in a family structure with that? Because we got the babies.
Some of
But
them are.
think
Some
about
of them
think
do.
about what an actual.
They saying-
But think about what a community actually is. Sid. When you think about community and the ones that we used to have before white people blew them off the map. When you think about
It
these
was
communities,
like that.
that's how it was. Everybody raised all the children. Everybody in the neighborhood raised the children. If it could have been uncle, somebody down there ain't got no blood relation, but that's your uncle. And they can tell you better stop fucking doing that or I'm gonna whoop your ass. And daddy over here, who
Right.
daddy was okay
Right.
with that.
That's that
so
one
if you
child
are
that was-
living in
right.
a community. We
Right.
don't live.
Right.
We are
That
communities
go back to
don't
what,
look the same.
what I was saying earlier. We're not community living.
Yeah, we don't
You know
actually
what I'm saying?
live.
We not-
We don't live in
Some
the
of
same
them
spaces
are,
like that
because
anymore.
even the kids in one of the couple situations, the children spoke about what their experience was, and if one dad wasn't answering the phone, they have always been able to call the other dad.
We gotta
And that
watch.
other dad, you gotta watch it.
Yeah,
The
we
other
gotta
dad
watch it. Yeah,
helped
I gotta
them
watch
through
that.
some things. So
So yeah, when they're
You
all
don't
living
never know.
together, it is a family
Right.
unit.
it is a community.
Some people need that.
Some people do
Some
need
people
it.
ain't no meat. Some people eat meat.
Right.
Everybody don't be that.
Well, one thing I will say this.
Yeah.
By us in America, we can't judge nobody way of living.
We cannot.
Out the shit we do.
I just say when it comes to, it doesn't matter if it's one person in your life, two people, three people. One person can make your mental instability go away. I mean, stability turn into instability.
Yeah.
You feel me? One person can make you lose your
Right.
mind if that person is not stable. So it's not about how many people you sharing with. Again, it may not be my thing because I don't want to necessarily share. I want to put my focus in with one person. You know, that's my preference. But some people, you know, that other person might be keeping y'all cool. Keeping y'all
Yeah.
balanced. You know what I'm saying? It depends on the situation.
So, but what about when you look at it from a standpoint, it's like, we living in a fucking white supremacy culture. We ain't living in a culture how, well, we used to live in.
We
This
may
is-
not, but you
this
create
is-
your
we
own
can't-
world to an extent.
Yeah, but it's still in confines of their world. It's still in confines of their rules, their ways, how they see. You know what I'm
But
saying?
nobody can control your house.
Right, but still, by us being in their environment, growing up in that way, seeing things still in their ways, or we eating their ways, people still trapped in religion, all kind of shit, just in their ways. Like, how can we really just say what we saying is really concrete?
Where we gotta
When
go to the woods to live like this?
No,
Where
no.
we have to go to live how we wanna live? Inside your house, nobody can control your kingdom or your queendom or whatever your community is. We got people that you know are in the culture that got communal houses.
Right.
Yeah, we still living in the white supremacy world, but they literally have their communal homes. And they live like this and been living like this for, you know, however long.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
All things are possible. It's just
everything
Well, you don't
is
wanna
finding
also
the environment that
finding
you
Give
people who are
people
part of
too
your
much
tribe.
power. You don't want to give people too much power over your life.
That's
your,
true.
Your one life
That's true.
that you have at this moment.
Amen.
You have to do what you got to do. Live your life.
I agree. Well, that was interesting. He's so quiet. Scorpios be quiet, but they be raw on a, you know what I'm saying? But it's okay. This is first episode. Did y'all have a good time? Did y'all enjoy that? That was a good time.
That was good.
So I hope that you have enjoyed the soup thus far. And our topic was brother husbands. And guys, did you enjoy that topic?
It got interesting.
Different. Y'all share a different perspective.
Well,
Okay.
No.
Yes.
Yeah.
You still not sold, but
I mean,
I don't want you to be because I'm not for it for myself, but I just say, you know, whatever you do, make sure you know what you're doing.
Right.
Make sure you understand what you want.
Communication is key.
Communication with yourself first
Absolutely.
before you can even communicate to somebody else what you want, first of all. Okay, so this next segment, you see how I changed my voice there to get you ready for the, put you in the mood, right?
oh my God. Yeah. Where the Barbie doll? You ain't got the Barbie dolls?
Everybody is probably already familiar with this position. So we have a sexual position of the week, and you can take this position and use it all week.
African nigga squad.
Let us know, how it is for you. Don't send us any videos or anything like that. But,
African nigga
huh?
squad.
So this position is called the giddy up.
The idiot.
Okay.
Who gonna show up?
Right. And
Your livestock.
my life. Okay. All right. So we are here for this last segment. As I said, it is. See how I don't want no 5x7 voice. And so this position of the week, I want to make sure that everybody stretches for this position because you just don't know how it will go. You want to stretch your neck muscles, ladies. Get that all loose and everything. Because you don't know, he might be real strong and you don't want him to pop something. Okay, stretch do your yoga, arch and stretch and all of that. So this is called the giddy up, all right? And ladies, you're on your hands and knees.
Show us what we're talking about. Show us what we're talking about.
As I said, you're on your hands and knees, all fours. You have an arch in your back.
You're not gonna show us one day.
I am not.
I'm gonna say you had an arch in your back.
You have an arch in your back.
Use your
Put an
imagination.
arch in
Use
your
your
back.
imagination. I can bring
Put an
it.
arch in your back. Put an arch in your back. Okay.
So you have an arch in your back, and
Okay.
you're on all fours.
Okay.
And he is over you like this. You're on the ground, and he has your hair. And you are like this.
Oh. Yeah, we
That's
call
the
that the old
giddy up.
cock hand. Right.
It's not called the cock hound, it's called the giddy up.
No, that's called the cock hand.
Look it up.
Yeah.
So anyway, try this position out. You can try it all week.
What if you don't have that much hair?
Grab her by the throat.
Grab her by her throat. That's why I said you can go anywhere. If she doesn't have hair, I don't think you can use her ears. Let me see.
And that ain't left the shoulders.
Okay, well, that,
Off
okay.
the top or something, you can grab the back of that thing.
Right.
There you go.
I prefer the throat.
Now,
Like,
if she ain't got no
catch
name,
her right
she feel
here.
like a linebacker, you might have to grab the titties.
So she might be grabbing you, trying to get you to get in.
Okay, y'all make these
And
modifications.
you said that's called the what?
It's called the giddy up.
The Gideon.
You need to bring a sketch next time.
Well, next time I'm gonna remember to bring the dolls.
Wait, yeah, because next one, I'm gonna do a next one called Harley Davis. The old Harley.
What?
The old Harley.
Okay.
Yeah, see, he know
Whatever you
can I do the Harley right there?
No,
Can I do the
one
Harley?
position for each
Oh, okay.
episode
Let me ask y'all,
Go
what
to
do
the
this.
giddy up.
with modifications.
Go ahead.
No.
In the male position of the giddy up, what are you supposed to be doing?
Squat.
First of all, ain't no nigga doing it. Ain't no real nigga doing
You
it.
guys do
Squat.
that.
No nigga about to be bent over in there for you.
Well, you stand up and do the
Yeah,
gap.
yeah,
Y'all
about to do
over
that.
you like this. What do you mean? Y'all do it all the time.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
But he
He gotta do the dip though.
Stand it up.
Damn, it depends how his shit is. Because he can do this and that motherfucker thing.
You cannot straighten your legs. You have to stay in a bent knee position. Where is she gonna go? She's on the ground. You
Nah,
can't.
you might be
No, bullshit.
She's on the ground. Whether she's
Man.
on the ground or the bed, she's on
That
her
ain't gonna bust
knees
it
and
up.
hands.
Uh-huh.
Well, if you
He's standing up.
Man, let me tell y'all something. If y'all don't think that we human beings and you can just split us how you want to, she ain't gonna do it with you ever again. You just remember that.
That's cool.
You said splits?
That's
You said split you.
Don't split up.
Don't split them.
Keep your knees bent and locked. And it's like you're riding on top of her like you would saddle up on a horse.
I mean,
Get down in there.
that's doggy style.
Stand up in there. That's another form of
Hey,
doggy style.
like you grab them arms right here, like this part right here, and raise her up.
No, you're
It is.
pulling her hair. Her hair is the lasso.
No,
You
you
have-
bring them. See, you gotta take this arm and lock that arm in right. Then grab the hair. Then you gotta visualize yourself like Django, and you ride in. That's then when you pull up. Oh, the motherfucker, who is that nigga on there?
That is a lot to do. You can do that.
Yeah, you
Because
shit,
you gotta
right.
leave.
You gotta take them arms. Cause see, both of y'all arms, I'm gonna grab it like this. Then I'm gonna grab the hair like this. Then I'm gonna grab the tan. Who is that nigga on that?
All right, guys, I just want to thank everybody. I want to give thanks for my audience tuning in, and man, I'm excited to just continue to grow this and keep on being my seasonings and my meats and my bowls and my spoons, and I appreciate everybody. Okay,
Thank you for
thank y'all
having me.
for coming. Peace.
Peace.